I am having, well, I guess I should welcome you to my channel first. I usually don't come on here until I've had my coffee and I'm awake. So yeah, but this is my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. This is where I talk about my keto journey in life, which I'm gonna start doing carnivore. I can't ever pronounce it right, but the keto version. So I have done my hair sorta, threw some makeup on. It is 8 in the morning. I've been up for 2.5 hours, but it does not seem like it because I just got my coffee, which is my MCT all-in-one this morning. I ran out of my collagen 2 days ago, so I'm waiting for Amazon to deliver me a new bottle of it. So that's what I'm having for my breakfast, and I will be getting dressed, getting on my PJs, and going to Costco soon. It's about an hour drive there. It opens at 10, so I'll leave about 9. But I've decided to come on here bits and pieces throughout the day because I run out of things to say, or I forget what I wanted to say by the time I actually set this all up and get on. It took all night to put yesterday's video up. I mean, like 16 plus hours. I don't know what happened with my internet. It said it was going to take 2 hours and something, and it turned out like 16. It wasn't ready until this morning when I woke up. So this morning's video is from yesterday. But I did go ahead and search all day about the keto diet. Not keto. Oh my gosh, I need sleep. But the carnivore diet. I was looking for a keto version because there are versions that aren't, and it's more low fat and stuff. A lot of people have different takes on it, like so many different takes. It's crazy. What they all agree on is it's a no plant-based diet. So no vegetables, no fruit, not at all. They can agree on salt and pepper for seasoning, also dill weed, and then some people say a little I'm saying a lot. Oh my gosh, I need not to come on here in the morning. I need to wake up more. But, so you want to be very careful with your seasoning. So, right this minute, I think the only seasoning I'm getting to use is dill, salt, and pepper. I'm trying to find a list somewhere out there. Some people say you can use any of them. But 99% I'll say no, don't. Because it's a plant base, and you're trying to get the plants out of your body, not put some more in by seasoning your meat. I do want to try to use the cumin and turmeric. That will be towards the end of my experiment here to see how it's working. That will probably be the first things I start to add back in. I've never really eaten turmeric, but I've been told it's very healthy, and I've been doing a lot of research on it, and I want to try it. Also, let's see. Yeah, I need to wake up more. But last night I went ahead and did, I'll put a picture in, insert a picture. I'm trying to learn how to put the pictures over the video. Like right now, I would love to insert it right in this moment. So we'll see if I can figure that out. If I do figure it out, you'll see it over here or here or here somewhere. If not, it'll be at the end of the video. Of my meal I ate last night, which turned out to be carnivore anyways. I decided to go ahead and start trying it last night. It has cheese and basically 2 chicken thighs that I air fried. So I am going with Dr. Ken Berry's way of eating carnivore. It's his keto version. Basically, I get to have my dairy and I get to have my meat. And that includes, which includes, if people don't know, the dairy will include heavy whipping cream, pure cheeses, so full fat pure cheese, none of the fake stuff, none of the ones with starch and stuff. Also, that includes my Kerrygold butter, which I'm very happy about. I get to keep my butter, and I get to keep eating the eggs. His diet includes eggs because it comes from an animal. That's why you get the dairy, it comes from the animal. So I'm very happy. I will get to keep my heavy whipping cream in my coffee. The sweetener is an issue. I'm not supposed to get to keep that. So I'm going to have to learn how to drink it without a sweetener. That'll be the hardest part. I am still going to every morning, unless I see that it's messing me up. I am still going to drink my collagen scoop every single morning in my coffee. It will have a little stevia in it. It comes with it in it, but collagen is very important on this diet. And yeah, if it starts to mess me up, I will find another source of collagen that I can handle and then get rid of it. Sadly, because it's my favorite. Like, I look forward every morning for my collagen powder, this perfect keto, the chocolate mocha one. I've never tried the vanilla. People say I should try it, but every morning I wake up and look forward to it. In the last 2 mornings I've been out, and it's so disappointing. Like this morning I forgot I was out and I came in here getting all excited. It's like my treat of the day, and then I don't eat for like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 hours later. But I don't have it right now. So I'm back to the plain MCT oil and heavy whipping cream right now. But yeah, so I will be getting dressed in a few minutes and going to Costco. I've tried filming in there over and over again. It never works. It's either too crowded or someone says something, or I will try again. But I will tell you, when I am getting meat, it comes in big packages and you have to slide it into the little plastic thing so blood don't go everywhere. It is like impossible. I don't know how people do it. They must have people with them or some kind of device, because I cannot hold my phone camera and record it and slide this 10+ pounds of meat into this little plastic bag without breaking the little cardboard, because it's always so cheap that it breaks. So I might put my meat in the shopping cart and then try to sneak around and take videos of other things, but I'm not going for a lot of stuff. You will probably, if I am able to record it, you'll see grapes in the shopping cart. That's for my mother. But the rest of the stuff, I'm really just going for meat this time and some cheeses. So, that being said, I will not be eating any processed food during this little journey I'm going on. Maybe 1 or 2 slices of bacon throughout the whole week or something, like one day. But it'll be the uncured bacon and stuff. But for all the sandwich meats and stuff, I will not be eating any of them, including my yummy pepperoni. I went on Pinterest and found a bunch of yummy looking recipes, even using hamburger meat. I'm not a hamburger meat fan, however, they look amazing, so I might try a few of them. This diet also is eat when you're hungry. So they say whether you eat 1 meal a day or 4 or 5 meals a day, on this diet, it doesn't make a difference. At least that's what a lot of articles and a lot of things have said, because we're eliminating all the carbs. So we shall see. But I don't eat that much anyway, so I doubt I'll be that hungry eating all that meat. And I'm gonna force myself to eat more steak. I usually allow myself to eat 4 or 5 ounces of the steak because it's so calorie heavy. But since that will be my whole meal for dinner, will be like a piece, like a steak, I'm gonna try to get myself to eat it all. And we're gonna see. I'm gonna give this diet 10 to 14 days. And if I see nothing changing, like if I don't feel better, if my weight's not dropping, then yeah, we will go back to normal keto without vegetables, I guess. Because I have been in ketosis long enough and on keto long enough, which it's since late September 2017, long enough that I don't have to go through this whole let's drain all the carbs out of your body, because I eat normally when I haven't been bad. Last week was hard for me, but normally I eat 15 total carbs a day. So I won't have to go through the whole process that a lot of people do when they just get in the carnivore diet, because usually they're coming from an American Standard diet, which I am coming from a keto diet. So it should be faster and easier, and yeah. So we will see. I'm not a big vegetable person. I mean, I have been the last couple of weeks. For some reason, I've been craving cabbage, and I used to hate cabbage. Like, I don't get that. So we'll see how this works. This morning, I woke up at 2:08, and I had maybe 7 carbs yesterday. So I don't know where the weight comes from. It's just going up and down on me. So we're eliminating carbs completely, other than like the one that might be hiding in my 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, which I would only do 2 times a day anyways. So that would be 2 carbs. And then I'm gonna go with the cheese that has 0 or less carbs. And I'm not a big cheese person, so that will probably be another carb. So that'll probably be my 3 carbs or something. Because everything is just going to be dairy and meat. So we will see how this goes, and if I can record at Costco, I will. And I will try to glue these all together. If not, I will show y'all what I buy when I get back. I will line my counter with it. And yeah, we will go from there, and I will just keep adding on all day. So I will see y'all in a little bit. Time to put some clothes on. So I just got out of Costco. I'm about to head home. It's about an hour drive. I was going to record inside there thinking no one would be here because it just opened. However, so not true. There are tons of children running around like crazy people. Their parents don't even care. They're all over the place, and unfortunately there are those sample places today, so you barely can get down the aisles. But when I get home, I will show y'all what I bought today. So yeah, about to drive for an hour. Yay! Okay, so I have just gotten back from Costco. It is crazy hot. It says it's only 90 outside, but it feels so much hotter today. It's just gonna drive me crazy. So I'm going to show you a few things I got there. I also got some pork loin and some hamburger meat, which is down in my mother's fridge. If I put too much stuff on mine, the shelves tend to break. They're made of glass, and you think they would be more sturdy, but they're not. I broke one before, and it was $100 to replace it. So yeah, some of the meat stays down there. But the pork loin, I will probably be slicing in half because they come an inch thick. It's way too big to eat to me as one chunk, so I slice it in half, and I'm going to use it for my breakfast with eggs instead of bacon on this new meat and dairy only type diet I'm doing, which is called Keto Carnivore, whatever. I cannot say it. I'm ridiculous. But I got me some Baby Bell cheese for snacking on. I also got Kobe Jack cheese. Sometimes I'm probably just gonna have meat, but I got some cheese to cut up for when I want it. Of course, my heavy whipping cream. I was very happy to find a version that will allow me to have this and allow me to have my eggs. I have plenty of eggs, so I did not pick up any today. I got some Wild Catch Alaskan cod frozen. I've never bought frozen fish before. Really, I don't buy anything frozen, but the fish seems to go bad really fast, or is bad by the time I get it home from the store and I have to throw it away. So I am trying frozen, so some nights I could have fish. I got a big thing. How many pounds is this sucker? It's 12 pounds almost of chicken thighs. So, and that was like $11 at Costco. That's a good deal. It has the skin, it has the bones. I use it a whole lot, especially in the air fryer. I can never get enough of it. And then yummy New York strips. I usually eat less than half of one when I eat one, but on this kind of diet, I'm going to try to force myself to eat one whole one at a time each night. This is like 4 nights. I'm not doing steak every night though. I'm not doing 4 whole nights of it. My daughter will definitely be eating 1 or 2 of them probably. So between the thighs, I should have bought some chicken breast for lunch, but I really don't see me eating 3 meals a day. I never have, never can. And I will still be using my collagen. If it messes me up and nothing starts to happen, I'll try to take it out, but this has always been my breakfast. 1 scoop of this in my coffee first thing in the morning. with my heavy whipping cream. And yeah, I love this stuff. I've been out for 2 days and I can't wait to have some in a minute. That came through my Amazon package today, which also my MCT oil came in today. These came in, which I will not be able to eat right now, but later I will be able to. I actually like these. I just tweak the recipe on the back a little. Yes, they're expensive, but it lasts for 5 mornings for me because I eat such little each time. And of course, my favorite brand of syrup. So that will be for the future. I'm not gonna be eating it at least for 10+ days. Last night, well, it comes to find out, yesterday I wasn't planning on starting a carnivore diet either today or tomorrow, but yesterday what I had for lunch, okay, breakfast was 3 slices of cold bacon and MCT oil coffee. Then for lunch I had me 3 hamburger patties with I think 3 slices of cheese from McDonald's, nothing else on it but mustard. And then for dinner I had some cheese and some chicken thighs. So I guess I actually went ahead and did it yesterday, because the only thing that had carbs in was the heavy whipping cream, which I barely used any. It had about 2 carbs. It says it has 0, but I always pretend it has a carb in it. So I'm pretending it had 2. And then the cheese had 2, so that was 4 carbs. And you're allowed meat, cheese, and eggs, of course, on the version I am doing. I am following the one that Dr. Ken Berry does. It is much more sustainable for me and easier to go into. Later in the future, I might try the one Thomas DeLaury, if I'm saying his last name wrong, I'm so sorry, talks about, but has no eggs, no heavy whipping cream, no cheeses really, and maybe in the future, but that one's so extreme, I don't think I would have lasted 10 days. But this one I can do. Some people use whatever seasonings they want. I will not. I will be following the rules about the seasoning, which would mainly be salt, pepper, and dill. So I'm gonna be eating a lot of dill and a lot of salt and pepper. So also I picked up this Tyson's black pepper herb seasoned chicken breast strips, which I know right now, because I'm not eating all the other stuff, I will not be eating this, but my daughter can eat it. She does low carbs. She did lose 27 pounds already doing low carbs. So this is something in replace of her chicken nuggets that she loves so much. So when I go back to just doing normal keto, I will definitely be trying these myself. They have no maltodextrin, no antibiotics, they have no preservatives. The only thing in here, like, it does have cornstarch and diced garlic, diced green bell pepper, diced onions, and parsley. Oh, it does have maltodextrin. Usually that word is at the top and it's at the bottom. Well, I will not be trying this. My daughter can, because she still eats that. But I will not be trying it. It's not worth it, because that little nasty word really hurts me. It messes my diet way up. But yeah, so it was a very long drive. Over an hour going there. Once I got there, I was going to record, but there were so many people there already, and the doors had just opened. There were kids flying everywhere. You would think it was already summer. Their parents didn't care. They were pushing into the buggies. They were just like a zoo was going on inside Costco. Like, I was really in shock. And there was all those tasters, and everyone was trying to get to them, and I knew I was really just there for meats and cheeses and some paper towels and stuff, so I grabbed what I needed and got out. It took me about 20 minutes. It would have been less, but people just kept getting in the way over and over again. And I went that early, and not on a Saturday or Sunday, so I wouldn't have to deal with all the kids going crazy, because I don't know, parents think once they get in Costco, at least ours, you just let your kid run free like it's a circus. Like, I'm not even joking. Nobody watches their kid. It's insane. I won't even take mine there, and she's 13. She has to stay home with her Nana. I don't want to deal with her when I'm shopping. I guess that's, those parents don't want to deal with their kids either, and they just let them go wild. But the worst part is when they do have those testers, you have to smell it. Other than my MCT old coffee this morning, and I've been up since before 6, I haven't eaten anything, and I was doing okay, not feeling hungry, but all I did was smell it and smell it and smell that fresh bread and the cakes and cupcakes because they make it all fresh each day. It was torture. And it's like 12 here now, so when I did get home and I unloaded everything at my mom's house, they had cold bacon. They always have cold bacon, and I ate 3 slices just now, and that will tide me over until dinner. It doesn't take a lot to calm my hunger, so 3 slices was more than enough, and I actually do like cold bacon. I will cook a whole bunch and have it cold in the fridge for days. I don't even warm it back up. And for some reason, when it's hot, I can eat tons of bacon. When it's cold, I only eat 2 or 3 slices, so I prefer it cold so that I don't eat that much. Because, you know, when it's hot, it's even more yummy, and you sometimes can't control yourself. But yeah, so I'm going to put all this away before it starts melting. And yeah, in a little bit, I'll get back on here and figure out what else to talk about. I'm probably going to do some of my VR boxing today. So I will let y'all know how that goes and how long I last, because I really haven't done it in a couple of weeks, maybe 3, because of my daughter being sick, and then I was sick, and then my headache crap, and it's probably gonna kick my butt. But I will talk to y'all later. Hello. It is 5:30 here, and I am starving, so I am about to cook me up a steak. So let's go over what I've eaten today. So far, I had a coffee at 6 a.m. with MCT oil, 1 tablespoon, and 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. Then I had my preferred keto collagen powder, 1 scoop, and a coffee around 12 with 3 pieces of bacon. Yes, I know that's not really Carnivore because it is made from a plant, I think. I'll have to read it. But unless it does me harm, I'm not going to take that from my diet. It will be the only thing I keep in there. It is only 1 carb, so I'm not worried about it. And we are making a steak. We are going to do New York strip, and I guess I'm just salt and peppering it, which is really weird for me. But that is what I have to work with. So I do not like to touch meat. I'm weird, I know. Most people just grab hold of that meat and go at it. Not me. So I have 2 steaks here, and I think I'm going to do this one on the bottom. I just don't know if I can eat this whole thing. We shall see. That is all I'm eating. So let me just close this one back up. And then we're going to pepper it. It might have helped if I did not throw my glove away. 1 second. Got me another. So I'm going to salt and pepper both sides. I'm hoping later in the future I can add turmeric and cumin and stuff to it and not have an issue. I'm going to have to turn this fan on, and hopefully the sound won't drive y'all crazy. I won't be on too long, but it's going to start smoking in here because I have an indoor grill and it tends to smoke. So let me see if I can turn this a little better so y'all can see better. And I've just salt and peppered it. I probably could use more pepper. We will see. And I want to sear it. So I sear all sides. We're going to sit here and sear it. I love this little indoor grill. My boyfriend got it for me for Christmas. It's like one of my favorite gifts of all time that I've received. I've used it so much. I don't feel like going out in the heat and grilling, so this is what we're using it in. And I used it all through the winter because it's too cold to go out there because I'm a baby. And all of a sudden, I feel the cold when I didn't used to. So it sears really fast. I don't know if you can see that. I like to sear the fat too. Especially if I'm going to eat the fat. And later I'll use tongs to flip it, but right now it's not hot enough to have to use that, so I'm using my gloves. The only downside is it does create a lot of smoke. I'm not even sure if I'm looking into the camera. It's so off level from where I am. There we go. And I am going to add some pepper. Since I can't have my Cajun seasoning, we're going to season this up the best I can with salt and pepper. Let me get my tongs. My little magic tongs. I'm going to add some more to this side as well. I'm going to let that sear a few more seconds. I'm going to throw this in the fridge real fast. Also trying to fix my garbage bag real fast. Hold on one second. It's about to fall off and make a big mess. Okay, let's try this again. I just got interrupted because my trash bag was falling. I'm about to make a big mess because I don't like trash cans because I have Alan, I like just to rake the stuff off real fast when I'm cutting and shelling stuff, and so I use this little thing that people use on their picnic tables, and you put the trash bag into it, but if you don't put it on right, it can fall off, and it was falling off, so I had to grab it, and my phone rang, so I had to grab my phone. Yeah, so hopefully I can learn to cut and paste these better, but I think I'm done searing almost. Really don't think y'all can see it too well. Maybe if I lower this a little. One day I'll get better at all this stuff. Then you can't really see me too well. Whoa! Sorry, I suck at this. One day, maybe if I do this enough, I'll learn how to do it correctly. But I figured you could look more at the food than me right this second. So I am just re-searing the fat side again because it's really hard for me to eat that fat, and it's saying I really need to on this diet that I'm trying right now. So I want it seared if I'm gonna eat it all up. But I'm doing the keto version of it, at least that's what people call it, of a carnivore diet, because I'm going to do the 2 meals a day. Really just 1 meal with 2 different kind of coffees during the day. And then it's basically all meat. I'm not having any cheese probably with it. Probably just doing the meat. I'm even going to sear the little baby sides. And then I'll lower the temperature and throw it on there to cook. Not too terribly long. I actually like my steaks very raw. So it doesn't take that long to cook. My daughter decided she wants hot dogs for dinner, so that will be like 2 seconds on this grill and her food will be done. She didn't want steak or chicken. So let's do the fat a little more. But I did read that I can do dill, so I'm going to try probably tomorrow to do dill chicken thighs in the little air fryer, or maybe on the grill. I haven't decided the outdoor one. I've never tried grilling anything with bones on this thing yet, so I'm not really sure how that would work. Gonna turn the sear off, lower the temperature, and let that cook for a little bit. Of course now it's really low, and I got too much light in here. It's like sunshiny now. Not really, it's the lighting in here. Turned all the lights on because it started to get cloudy and dark. Trying to figure out which way to turn this thing. I just really suck today at this thing. I gotta play with this more and learn how to use it correctly. There we go. Okay, so I got my steak going. I'm not really sure how many ounces that is. Maybe I will go ahead and measure it so I know what I'm doing. So, it's not like I'm keeping count of anything. I need to make sure it's at least the correct amount. I will probably be eating more protein than I'm used to, which is fine, I guess. Let's see. Oh, that sucker's big. It's really big. I might be able to not have to eat it all. It might be too big and I can ignore eating it all. That would be nice because it's really big. It's 1 pound 4 ounces, so yeah, that's really big. So before I actually eat into it, I'm gonna look up and see if there's anywhere that tells me the amount of ounces of steak I should be eating a day or protein at all, because I have no clue. Everything I was reading, it says don't track anything other than make sure it's meat and dairy. So meat, eggs, cheese, heavy whipping cream, and to track nothing. That just doesn't seem right to me, but we shall see. But I already know there is no way I can probably eat half of that, and because I didn't eat anything else today, I'm sure I will not be going over anything. So I will be doing more research tonight as soon as I'm done editing this video. It is supposed to be a really bad storm here. I've been waiting all day and it hasn't happened yet. But I hate when that happens. So like a bad storm's coming, a horrific storm with terrible winds and lightning and thunder and hell and blah blah blah. And yeah, well, it's almost 6. Where are you? I waited all day for you to get here. I didn't go in the pool because you said you were coming and gonna make a big mess. But no. But I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go because there are more phones ringing in the house that I have to go answer. And yeah, I will make another video soon.